Here's an uncomfortable truth. Most people are using AI completely wrong. Not the prompts, the workflow. They open a chat, ask one question, copy the answer, and go right back to doing everything else by hand. That's using the most powerful tool in history, like a slightly smarter Google. Meanwhile, a small group figured out something different. They stopped asking AI questions and started handing it entire workflows. Same tools, same subscription, 10 times the output. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 8 of those workflows, the exact ones that give me back more than 10 hours every single week. Steal all of them. So, what's the actual difference? It comes down to one shift. Stop treating AI like a search engine. Start treating it like a new employee. A search engine gives you one answer to one question. Then it's done. And you're still the one doing the work. An employee, you hand them the whole job, the goal, the context, the constraints, and they run it end to end while you move on to something that actually needs you. That's the entire game. Every workflow I'm about to show you is just a different way of handing off a job you're currently doing by hand. None of them need a special tool. None of them need code. If you can type a message, you can run all 8. Let's go. Workflow 1, the brain dump. Most of us start the day with a swirling mess of tasks, worries, and half ideas rattling around our heads. And we waste the first hour just figuring out what to actually do. Kill that. Open AI and dump everything. Every task, every worry, oh, I need to remember that. Unload it in one messy paragraph. Then say, organize this into a prioritized plan for today. Flag what actually matters and what I can drop. 30 seconds later, chaos becomes a clean, ranked in plan. Do this every morning. It's the fastest way to go from overwhelmed to in control. Workflow 2, the draft 0 rule. The blank page is where productivity goes to die. So never start from one again. Whatever you need to write, an email, a proposal, a post, a report. Your first move is always the same. Make AI write draft 0. Tell it, write a rough first draft. Get it 80% there, I'll fix the rest. Because here's the secret. Editing is 5 times faster than creating. You're a brutal editor but a slow writer. So let AI do the slow part, and you do the part you're great at. Never face a blank page again. Workflow 3, the meeting to action pipeline. How many times have you walked out of a meeting thinking, wait, what did we actually decide? All that talking and the outcomes just evaporate. Fix it in one step. Record the meeting or grab the transcript and paste it into AI with this. Pull out every decision we made, every action item with who owns it, and give me a 3-line summary. Now, every conversation ends with a crisp record and a clear next step instead of a vague memory. This one alone makes you look like the most organized person in the room, and it takes about 30 seconds. Quick pause. If even one of these has been useful, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel more than you know. And if you want to go deeper, I've put 3 guides in the description. A complete beginner's guide to Claude Code and Codex, a guide to using AI for sales, and a prep kit for the Claude certification. Okay, back to the workflows. Workflow 4, turn your repeats into commands. Watch yourself for one day and you'll notice you type the same prompts over and over. Summarize this, rewrite this in my tone. Turn this into bullet points. Stop retyping them. The rule is simple. Any prompt you use more than twice becomes a saved template. Keep one doc of your best prompts, your personal prompt library. Better yet, if your tool supports saved commands or shortcuts, graduate them there so they're one click. Your best thinking should never be typed twice. Build the library once. Reuse it forever. Workflow 5. And this is the big one. Give it the whole task, not one question. This is the exact line between the search engine crowd and the 10x crowd. Beginners ask a question, get an answer, ask the next question, and stay in the driver's seat the whole time, doing all the steering. Instead, brief AI the way you'd brief a smart new hire. Give it the goal, give it the context, give it the constraints. Then add one magic sentence. Before you start, ask me anything you need to do this well. Now, it's running the whole task, and you're just approving, not doing. Master this one, and honestly, the other seven are bonuses. Workflow 6, the AI rubber duck. Some of your biggest time sinks aren't tasks, they're decisions you keep circling. Should I take the client? Which direction for the project? Stop spinning. Talk it out. Tell AI the decision. Then say, argue both sides, poke holes in my thinking. Then tell me what you'd actually do and why. It surfaces the angle you were avoiding and forces you off the fence. 10 minutes of this beats 10 days of quietly overthinking. Use it anytime you catch yourself stuck in a loop. Workflow 7, the second brain inbox. Your ideas are worthless if you lose them. And right now, they're scattered across sticky notes, screenshots, and 7 open tabs. So build one inbox, a single doc or note where every idea, link, and to do gets dumped the moment it appears. No sorting, no organizing, just capture. Then once a day, hand the whole thing to AI. Clean this up. Summarize it, tag it by theme. Pull out the action items and tell me the one thing I shouldn't ignore. Capture all day like a slob. Let AI organize it like a librarian at night. That's how your notes finally work for you instead of against you. Workflow 8, the Weekly Review Copilot. The highest leverage habit almost nobody does because it feels like a chore. So let AI run it. Every Friday, paste in your week, your calendar, your wins, what slipped. Then ask, what worked? What should I stop doing? And what are the 3 things that matter most next week? 10 minutes, once a week, but it compounds like interest. You stop repeating the same quiet mistakes and you start every week pointed at what actually moves the needle. So step back and look at what just changed. Old you opens AI, asks a question, gets an answer, and goes right back to doing all the work. New you hands off entire workflows. Your planning, your writing, your meetings, your decisions, your review, and spends time on the stuff only you can do. Same tools, same day, completely different output. You don't need a better AI. You need better workflows. And now you've got 8 of them. Quick recap. So you actually use these. 1. Brain dump your day into a plan. 2. Never start from a blank page. 3. Turn every meeting into actions. 4. Save your best prompts as commands. 5. Hand over the whole task, not one question. 6. Talk out your decisions. 7. One inbox, sorted daily. 8. A 10-minute weekly review. Pick just one and run it tomorrow. Then come back for the next. If this helped, subscribe. And if you want to go deeper, my 3 guides are in the description: Claude Code and Codex Sales and Certification. Now go build something.